Hello, everyone. I am Kristen Maddox, your Public Information Officer, and we are here today with a very special town hall. We will be talking about a few different things in this town hall. I'd like to wish everyone a happy National Parental Involvement Day. Thank you to all of our parents and our families who are here to support our students in our schools every single day, and we appreciate you. We will be sharing some more information after Dr. Moore goes through some town hall information. And we also have Cindy Emerson here, who will be taking us through our school choice booklet. But before that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Moore.
Thank you, Ms. Maddox. And it is a proud opportunity to be here to, first and foremost, as Ms. Maddox was saying, give my gratitude and thanks for all of the hard work and patience that we all have displayed over the last several months. In the midst of a pandemic, providing quality education and meaningful education to all students isn't easy. And doing so in an environment in which everything is new, we need to stop and pause, be thankful for this opportunity to be in our schools and provide quality education in the midst of these environments. And I cannot thank each and every single one of you enough for your patience, for your feedback. And please know, here in the school district of Indian River County, we're always going to listen. We're always going to seek how do we do this work in the most effective and meaningful way. So truly, as we enter into a week of giving thanks, I am so thankful for the opportunity to be in service of this school district, so thankful to work with a team of absolutely outstanding and committed educators and administrators and staff. This is a great place to raise and educate your child. I want to quickly go over some information as it relates to COVID, and we've been doing some great work as it relates to providing that education even as the COVID cases continue to rise or kind of stable off. If you look at the slide that is on the screen now, you can see over the last 2 weeks, we've only had one day in which we've been under that 5 percentage point average positive daily average rate. When we opened school, it was about 2 or 3% positive rate. And to give a better picture as to what that would look like, you see on the screen here, when we opened school on August 24th, we are on a significant downward trend. And then you can see over the last several weeks, almost 2 months, a slight uptick, and hopefully it is leveling off. And we have done significant work in looking at our Safer at School program. We have done a good job of maximizing the proactive steps that we're taking to minimize quarantines here in the school district of Indian River County. Even though cases may be going up, the volume of quarantines has stabled and in some cases going down, and I truly appreciate everyone's willingness to work with us as we continue to do that. We should all be thankful. Over the last several weeks, we've been able to bring back over 1,800 students back into the brick and mortar experience. Over the last week and going into next week, our principals are working with their counselors and administrative teams to continue to look at the level of success students are experiencing within each model that they're currently in. We will not allow our students to fail. And if we look at our students who are struggling within any of the instructional models that we're in, we will be reaching out. We will be communicating with you in order to ensure that we provide an environment that, A, you feel safe, while at the same time, your son and daughter is being provided with quality education. So please know, please have conversations. If you have a son or daughter that's in that virtual program, have the time, sit with them, talk through not only are they logging on, but have conversations about the kind of work that they're doing. We need to ensure that we're continuously monitoring the progress of our students while they're in that home environment. As we prepare to take a week off, students and teachers, it's very important as we prepare to return to school. Please make sure you assess your symptoms prior to returning to school. And this, in some ways, will be a fresh start as we return from the Thanksgiving break. So as you wake up that Monday morning after a week off, please take the time to check your symptoms. Do not come to school if you're experiencing any of those symptoms. Please reach out to us for that support. And if you have those symptoms and you do end up testing positive, the proactive step of not coming to school on that day minimizes or eliminates quarantines for other students. And one day out to make sure it is just a symptom that does not lead to COVID is well worth it, and we will continue to work with you as we move through that particular time. We also want to take this time to welcome in 2 new board members. Last Tuesday night, we had the opportunity to welcome in our new school board chair, Mr. Brian Barefoot, and our new school board member, Dr. Peggy Jones. So we're excited about their opportunity to serve on our board and the leadership they can provide in a very, very difficult time. This board and this leadership team and us as a community are in a very interesting time. Not only is it COVID that we have to address, but we have to revolutionize what instruction and education looks like here in the school district of Indian River County. Our guiding mission of this district is to empower all students to maximize their full potential. And we can't settle with what we're currently doing. We need to continuously evaluate and inform our work to ensure your child has a significant advantage because they attended the school district of Indian River County. I want to acknowledge some of the work that we've done over the last several months. It has been busy, and it hasn't solely just been about COVID. We've been busy implementing our district strategic plan, and there's a number of things that we have, in fact, accomplished. We have created those 3 instructional models and continue to revise and modify those models to ensure that we are being effective. In the midst of the pandemic, we took an opportunity for our community to support our millage, and was approved at a 76% rate. And we're super excited and thankful that our district, our families, our voters stood behind us and showed their support for the school district of Indian River County. We continue to look, as students came back into the school environment, how do we allow them to acclimate to their new instructional environments or acclimate back into the school environment, but at the same time, accelerate any learning loss that took place as a result of COVID attached that summer loss. So additional opportunities before school, after school, during school interventions to ensure that when we hit December and we go home for that winter break, there is no learning loss here in the school district of Indian River County. We have allowed our students to acclimate and then spent that extra time to accelerate them to right where they need to be. We continue to enhance our school choice, and one of the options that we're going to run through in a minute is a very deep presentation by Ms. Cindy Emerson. So I'm excited to have that presentation in a few minutes. Other key accomplishments. So as you know, one of the things that I did upon my arrival is evaluate our current strategic plan, develop a new strategic plan based on all the feedback that I received. And we have been implementing that strategic plan over the last several months, and this is an opportunity to provide an update to the school board last Tuesday as it relates to our first quarter of success, as well as our areas to continue to focus. And on the screen now, you see some key accomplishments that we have been able to master over the first several months. Our areas are really on creating systems and structures in our district to continue success. So looking at how we're providing professional development with our teachers, really reducing the amount of time that it takes to evaluate our practice, learn from that practice, and then improve that particular practice. Continue, as I have been informed, to continue to improve the quality of instruction for our exceptional student education programs. We've done some significant work in creating new processes to improve IEP, it's a development for our LEAs and school sites, really to be informed with the most current information to provide that high level of support for some of our district's most important students. Around social emotional learning, we know that in the midst of this pandemic, we need to make sure our students feel safe and feel comfortable as they return. A great deal of success in those particular areas as well. And then continuing to use data or enhance our ability to use data to inform instruction as we move throughout a school year. We have created high-impact opportunities to recruit and retain the most qualified individuals in our district through a program that we call We Promise. we continue to invest in our leaders. And we know the success of this school system is on world-class educational leaders, the best principals and assistant principals, while at the same time ensuring they're there to support world-class teachers as well. So we continue to enhance our opportunity to provide professional development. And then being good stewards of the limited money that the Florida Department of Education provides, making sure that we're maximizing every dollar, using a allocation model that ensures that we are equitably distributing our funds across our school districts. And as we look at our next steps moving into the next 9 weeks, we know that it's a very, very difficult time. We know we want to maximize the performance of all students, regardless of the models that they are in. We want to optimize the performance in order to match the individual needs of all students. We want to continue to review everything that we're doing in order to learn from it so we can effectively intervene to maximize our opportunities to improve. One of the ways in which we do that is to streamline our systems and structures to maximize outcomes for students. And ultimately, our work moving forward, going into the next 9 weeks, is really about enhancing the quality of education by investing in each and every single one of our faculty and staff and students over the next several months. And despite COVID and despite a number of questions that remain unanswered, we will continue to focus and keep the main thing, which is the quality of education that we will provide for your son or your daughter. I want to remind everybody that if there are opportunities, we're doing a very big Thanksgiving meal distribution. So if you would like to reach out to our schools, we have meal distribution taking place and reserve your meals by November 18th. So please reach out to your schools, and that is a service that we would love to provide for you. Also, we are getting ready for our opportunity to listen to Ms. Emerson as it relates to choice, but online enrollment is taking place. So this is an opportunity from the comfort of your home to learn about our choice programs and then make your selection and enrollment process right here online. So please visit our webpage. And now we're going to take the opportunity to review some of our school choice options. And without any further delay, I'll introduce our Director for Choice and Innovation, Ms. Cindy Emerson.
Thank you so much. It has been an incredible opportunity to work with each and every principal and school leadership team to help them really take on school choice and elaborate on the unique opportunities for our students in Indian River County. And so I just want to go through some of these incredible experiences that are being offered for our students, starting with Fellsmere Elementary, our new school of dual language. What you might not know is Fellsmere Elementary is working in partnership with the University of Central Florida and have built a pilot program for kindergarten that will expand into first grade next year, and that they offer bilingual and biliterate customer support and cultural experiences at Fellsmere. Moving on to Citrus Elementary, a school of community citizenship. What they focus in on is a Genius Hour, Stinger Academy mentoring, service learning opportunities, and an incredible partnership and outreach with Hope for Families, Halo Animal Shelter, Harbor Branch, Vero Beach Museum of Art, Piper, and FPL. Next is Sebastian Elementary, our new School of the Arts with a fully embedded arts integrated curriculum. They have recently received a high impact grant to build on their drumming program. What you will also find at Sebastian Elementary School of the Arts is STEAM learning, piano group keyboarding instruction, percussion opportunities, and so much more. And next up is Vero Beach Elementary, a school of project-based learning. Using the PBL Gold Model Standard for project-based learning, students excel using science, literacy, inquiry, design, and engineering. And now we have some STEAM-focused school choice options for our elementary schools, starting with Pelican Island, a school of environmental science. Built on a beautiful nature preserve, we have 4 corners of the classroom, and our students go beyond that into protected nature preserve to learn more, where the students embark on gardening, composting, life cycle exploration, recycling, sustainability, and conservation. It doesn't end when the bell rings because they have a science extended learning club and a fully embedded 21st century after-school program. And next is Beachland Elementary, a STEAM school of enrichment with hydroponic gardening and Project Lead the Way robotics and a robust coding opportunity for our students. And next is Dodgertown Elementary, a STEAM technology community partnership school with a science-embedded enrichment opportunity for all students through their specials rotations. Not just that, they have parent academies and a full partnership helping our students both in and outside the walls of Dodgertown, a school of treasure hunters that believe that all students are capable of success, no exceptions. Next up is Glendale Elementary, a new school of science and engineering. Glendale features an after-school Glendale University Learning Center, a Center for Innovation, a multicultural kids council, and a lot of community partnerships that embark on environmental learning through the ELC, Audubon, Vero Beach Museum of Art, Orca Ocean Research and Conservation Association, and Harbor Branch. We also have a new elementary school of marine science with Treasure Coast, home of the pirates. At Treasure Coast Elementary, you will find a marine science curriculum which emphasizes that education and connection to the real world. Marine science focuses happen both within the curriculum and in the extra experiences students get through specials. We also have IR Academy, a new school of aerospace and robotics. IR Academy has robotic engineering, coding, Audubon advocates, and an extended day science camp. Next are our magnet schools, starting with Liberty Magnet, an international baccalaureate primary year program with an Eagle Ensemble, sports club, science club, and a Spanish elective. Next up is Rosewood Magnet, a school of STEAM and core knowledge. They follow the core knowledge curriculum with an integrated STEAM approach, really focusing in on multi-dimensional learning. And Osceola Magnet, School of Mathematics and Engineering. The focus is on engineering and math with Think Mathematics strategies and a new Fab Lab. The school choice options do not just end with our elementary. They are also featured all the way through our secondary schools, beginning with Gifford Middle, a new school of marine science and robotics, where they also embark on a comprehensive gifted program within Gifford Middle School. Partnerships at Gifford include Crossover Mission, Orca, Lagoon Guardians, and Day in the Life of the Indian River Lagoon. Next is Oslo Middle School. Oslo Middle School is a school of design thinking with a launch approach to learning using problem solving, critical thinking, and innovative approaches for personalized experiences. Next is a feeder school for International Baccalaureate with an MYP World School program, Sebastian River Middle School, home of the Cowboys. They have an MYP framework that encourages students to make those connections in the classroom between their studies and real-world application. And Storm Grove Middle School, a school of STEAM. Storm Grove is featuring a focus on the environment through science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. Our high school features are very intricate. It starts with Sebastian River High School, an international baccalaureate and STEAM school. But I'll also go into some of the career and tech programs that are being offered at both of our high schools to help you make the best choice for your student. Vero Beach High School is an advanced placement school and a STEAM learning environment. But did you know that we have industry certification offerings that are also happening within the Indian River County School District? From marketing, management, and entrepreneurial principles to industrial biotechnology at both high school campuses, nursing assistant programs, auto maintenance and light repair, culinary arts at both campuses, digital video technology available at Vero Beach High School, web application development and architectural drafting on the Vero Beach campus, and a new aerospace technology program happening at Sebastian River High School, along with a brand new applied cybersecurity program. And I can't forget the aviation assembly and fabrication program that has recently been started at Vero Beach High School. I just don't see why you would want to go anywhere else but Indian River County, full of opportunities for your child. If you want to know more about the programming, please check the Indian River County School District School Choice page. There is a full brochure, and it is available in both English and in Spanish, along with a catalog for school choice videos. And now back to our incredible superintendent, Dr. David Moore.
Thank you, Ms. Emerson. And as Ms. Emerson reviews the magnitude of choice in this district, I would challenge each and every single parent to visit our website and go through that exploration. The opportunity for you to find a school that meets the unique needs of your son or your daughter. I have two daughters who are completely different, and how they learn and where they are, the things that they are interested in are miles apart. But there are choices here in the school district of Indian River County that would meet their needs. And as we prepare students to meet the needs of the 21st century, we need to ensure that they are engaged in instructional programs that they're interested in. Gone are the days where all students are doing the same thing because they happen to be the same age. We need to transform what teaching and learning looks like in this system, and that begins with choice. We will provide transportation. We will figure it out. So please take the time to review the information on our websites. Take the time to reach out, contact our principals, take a tour of the school, see what we have to offer. We are ready to meet the diverse needs of our community with very diverse programming here in the school district of Indian River County. So please take the time, take the exploration, and see what we have to offer here in the school district of Indian River County. We are your partners, parents, and the more information on how we can partner with you and the opportunities that we have available to you, I'm going to turn it over to our Public Information Officer, Ms. Maddox, to speak through parental involvement opportunities here in the school district of Indian River County.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Moore, and thank you, Cindy Emerson, for going through our choice booklet. It is open enrollment time, so please, like Ms. Emerson said, go online to our new online enrollment process and choose your school. So today, as we stated in the beginning, it is National Parental Involvement Day. Now, this goes for not just those of us who are parents, but we know that not every child grows up in a traditional family. This is family support, parent support, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. We thank you for your support. We thank you for being there for your student. And there's a few really neat things that we found online for Parental Involvement Day. One of them is called Project Appleseed. And if you go to the website for Project Appleseed, you will find the Parental Involvement Report Card. Now, if you're like me, I have 4 kids in the school district, and I need to keep myself in check once in a while. I lose track of what each individual student is doing in school. All of us are working very hard and trying to keep up, and being a parent today is much different in this past few months than it has ever been before. And parental involvement is more important than it has ever been before. So if you go and you see the parental involvement report card, it takes you through the 6 slices of parental involvement, which are parenting, learning at home, volunteering, decision-making, community involvement, and communicating. And you can go through, there's questions to ask yourself. For example, have you identified a regular time and place in your home for your child to do his or her homework? Or about learning at home. Do you hold your child responsible for completing all assignments on time and to the best of his or her ability? So each section has questions that correlate to what the topic is, and then at the end, you can give yourself a score and just kind of see where you fall on the list of maybe I need to change my method of communicating, or change my community involvement, my decision making, how I have things structured at home, just to best support your student and their individual needs. If you also go to Project Appleseed, there's the Parental Involvement Pledge. I'm not going to go through the entire pledge, but basically what you're saying is that I pledge to spend a minimum of 15 minutes each school night reading with your child or working together. Now, we know that as parents, most of us are doing much, much more than 15 minutes. And I hope they're reading more than 15 minutes a night. And also, you're pledging to take time to participate in school activities and to be supportive of your school. And now we know that things are being handled differently. We're not having that in-person relationship with our schools that we are used to having in the past, but that's why we are virtually engaging our families and our community in so many different ways to keep us connected and engaged during this time that we've never had to deal before in a pandemic. So I wanted to just talk about a few different ways that, that we are trying to virtually engage our families, and one of them would be our online challenge that we have available today. If you go to projectappleseed.org and take the pledge, you can actually fill out this form that will be up on your screen here in just a second. You fill out the form and you put your student's school, and it asks a few different questions. It's up on the screen now, and it will submit that form directly to your student's school, and it will tell them exactly what you can commit to, whether it is helping a teacher out with cutting or tracing. Teachers have so much to do, we could take anything off of their hands. If it's field trips, which we're not currently going on, but in the future, if we know that you're available for that, there are multiple things that you can say, hey, I'm available for this, I pledge to support my student's school and my student in this way. And the form will go directly to the school, and then they can contact you. So moving forward to our online challenge. If you go and submit your pledge online and send a screenshot of either the pledge or the report card or something on the website that just shows that you've been there and that you're interested in the information, send that screenshot to socialmedia@indianriverschools.org to be entered in a random drawing for a $75 gift card to Miss Mack's Filling Station that was provided by one of our wonderful community members to go and have a great meal with your family at Miss Mack's Filling Station. And again, if you don't have the capability of taking a screenshot, if you want to copy and paste something from the website, just write into the email to show us that you were there. We can't wait to do the drawing and to announce the winner later on tonight. So again, happy Parental Involvement Day. Thank you for everything that you do and the ways that you partner with us and support our students and schools. And Dr. Moore, back to you.
Thank you, Ms. Maddox. And we cannot stress enough the importance of being involved with your school district. And the research is very, very clear. Partnering with us, making sure there's a seamless connection between what is taking place in school and at home really enhances the opportunity to ensure success for your children. So as we move through the remainder of this presentation, really kind of want to continue to focus in on providing each and every single individual in our community a level of thanks and gratitude. We end this presentation acknowledging we are a system implementing a very, very new reality as it relates to teaching and learning. We're thankful for the opportunity. We're thankful to have these challenges and who we implement these challenges with, who we problem solve with. And we know we will continue to improve. And we know, as a system, this is not easy work. So thank each and every single one of you for your patience and your commitment. Have an absolutely outstanding day.